And welcome to the Education Forum show, where we explore trends and development into the education sector. Well, today we are going to take you through Busitema University 14th graduation ceremony, which was held on the 28th of March 2024, and where over 1,000 students graduated. But first, we shall go through the Vice Chancellor's speech, who is Paul Wako, that was able to congratulate the students upon their success. Let's enjoy the show.
The university shall continue to align academic activities to national development goals, accelerate reforms in teaching and learning by adopting innovative approaches that can produce work-ready and innovative personnel for the job market. We shall continue to strengthen research and product development at the university to support the government policy of value addition and the parish development model. On a similar note, in November 2023, the Chancellor appointed Associate Professor Safina Bira as the first Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs. Can you stand up for recognition? Also, on the same day, the Chancellor appointed Associate Professor Fadilu Kamba Pokoyo as second Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance and Administration, all with effect from the 1st of December. The two had served as Director Quality Assurance at Busitema University and Dean School of Health Sciences at Makerere University, respectively. Busitema University community warmly welcomes them and wishes them a successful term of office at Busitema. During the month of July 2023, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development appointed Mrs. Teresa Namwachi as representative of the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development on the Busitema University Council. Teresa replaces Mr. Laban Mblamuko, who retired from university service. We warmly welcome Mrs. Teresa Namwachi, and we thank Mr. Laban Mblamuko for the selfless service rendered to Busitema University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we thank the chairperson of the University Council, Mrs. Rosemary Mutiavule, and the vice chairperson of the council, Dr. Beatrice Wabdea, for the excellent leadership they have provided to the University Council. Their wise counsel and wisdom has enabled steady growth and stability at the university. I recognize the chairpersons of the various committee of council, namely Finance, Planning and Investment Committee led by Mr. Gideon Obo Ologe. The Students' Affairs and Disciplinary Committee is led by His Lordship, Justice Godfrey Namundi. The Audit Committee is led by Mrs. Josephine Okui Osia, whom we also congratulate today upon her recent appointment to the high position of Chief Executive Officer of the Uganda Capital Markets Authority. The chairperson of the Quality Assurance, Gender and ICT, Mr. Aloysius Chiribachi, and our chairperson of the Appointments Board, Professor William Bazeyo. We thank deeply the President of the Convocation, Engineer Badru Musinguzi, for his guidance and support, particularly in the mobilization of resources at the university. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to introduce to you members of top management with whom I conduct affairs of the university. I will start with the first Deputy Vice Chancellor, again, Professor Safina Bira. The second Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Pakoyo Fadilu Kamba. The University Secretary, Mr. Albert Masiko Mutungwire, who is one of the happy parents today with his son, Mr. Masiko Elvis, graduating with a bachelor's degree in water resources engineering. As management, we congratulate him and congratulate Mr. Masiko Elvis upon this success. The academic registrar, Dr. Lilian Jimuguni Nabasa, whose contract has also been renewed with effect from June 2024, and we congratulate her upon that achievement. The University Bursar, Mr. Wilberforce Ojambo, the Dean of Students, Mrs. Sophia Chon, and the University Librarian, Dr. Frederick Kiwuwaluja. Allow me also to take this opportunity to introduce to you some new office bearers at the university. The Director Quality Assurance, Dr. Charles Serenyu. If you are around, stand up for recognition. The Head of Open and Distance Learning, Professor Jessica Nora Guti. Dr. Charles Muwes, who was appointed Director Institutional Advancement. He's been moving around and is behind you. And the Director Planning and Investment, Mr. Pade Namurevire. We congratulate them upon these appointments and wish them a successful tenure at Busitema University. Allow me further recognize the presence of deans, directors, and heads of various units. Let me invite the deans and directors to stand up for recognition. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Honorable Minister, the university has continued to make big strides since its establishment in 2007. The student enrollment has grown from 450 at the start of the university to 5,000 students by the end of academic year 23-24. Academic programs offered by the university have increased to 74, including 8 PhD programs and 20 master's programs. Some of the new programs to mention include the Doctor of Philosophy in Global Change and Sustainable Agriculture, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, Master of Science in Global Change and Sustainable Agriculture, Master of Science in Plant Breeding, Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Master of Medicine in Obstetrics and Gynecology, Master of Medicine in Internal Medicine. The university also runs short skilling courses for the youth, particularly of the communities around the university. This is a strategy as part of our inclusive educational policy to support communities that are neighboring us. The certificates include certificate in welding and metal part fabrication, certificate in post-harvest and processing technologies, certificate in bricklaying and concrete practice, certificate in irrigation technologies and innovation, and certificate in automotive repair, operation, and maintenance. The university appreciates partners like Stanbic Bank Uganda Limited, which have been sponsoring these students over the past 1 year. The university visibility has continued to improve, with the most recent Webometric ranking putting our university in the 6th position. This is as a result of the increased research output at the university and the web presence of our staff and students. Further, Busitema University was elected by the public for the 5th time in a row as the most visionary public university for the year ending 2023. This is based on the outstanding contribution of the university towards Uganda's middle-income status aspiration and Vision 2040. In the quest for continued quality improvement and sustainability, the university has invested into internal quality assurance systems, and the university currently is undertaking 2 big studies to evaluate the uptake of Busitema University innovations and research, and evaluating the cost delivery mechanisms at the university. We expect our reports to come out by June, and this should guide management in shaping the destiny of this university. The university has continued to undertake research and innovation, and in 2023, university research has published more than 150 journal manuscripts, propelling the institution towards greater heights of research excellence. To boost research and innovation, the university has established several centers of excellence, namely the Natural Products Research and Innovation Center in Mbale, led by Dr. Samuel Baker Obakiro, The Bustema University Artificial Intelligence Research Group, led by God River Owomugisha, the Materials and Nanotechnology Center of Excellence, the Space Science Center of Excellence, led by Dr. Emirant Amabayo, and the Soil Science Institute being established at Arapai. Mbale Clinical Research Institute, led by Professor Peter Olupot, is engaged in research and capacity building initiatives in malaria epidemiology, management of childhood infections, and sickle cell anemia. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we expect our gratitude for the unwavering support of the university research endeavors, particularly through the Bustema University Research and Innovation Fund, which stands currently at 2 billion shillings annually. Over the past 2 years, administering this grant has resulted into numerous research output and innovations that have come to fruition. Notably, we have developed Glucotac and Privadin. These are diagnostics which are used in diagnosing some of the common ailments in the country. The university overall needs 8 billion shillings to cope with the research demands which are going on today at the university. Your Excellency, the university is grateful for the continuous support from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, whose funding in the past 1 year to 6 grants totaled to the amount of 6.7 billion shillings. We are extremely grateful to the support we are getting through these initiatives. In partnerships and extension, the university has continued to develop functional linkages with public and private institutions to be able to achieve its mandate. Some of the key partnerships include Chongqing Medical and Pharmaceutical College in China, which is working together with the medical school to build a training program in pharmaceutical sciences and technology. The Ministry of Works and Transport, we are working closely to establish short maritime training courses, and recent discussion is for training programs in railways has started. The National Housing and Construction Company, we have initiated collaboration and partnerships to support the development of university infrastructure. DAI Global, Feed the Future Inclusive Agriculture Markets. This partnership is working on ISO certification of one of the laboratories at the university to test foods for export. Uganda Fisheries Training Institute is also working on training to support the maritime training program. Forum for African Women Education continues to support undergraduate students at Bustema. This collaboration has resulted in increased enrollment on the HEC program. The first cohort are already enrolled to degree and diploma programs at the university. We are also grateful to the Cyber School, which is working together with support from MasterCard Foundation to develop e-learning at the university and training our teachers in digital pedagogy. Other key collaborations include APSA Infrastructure Developers, Seco Marine Uganda Limited. This is a company which is building ships in this country and is going to work closely with us in the development, in the training at the Maritime Institute in Namasagali, Tsinghua University in China, Shandong Water Conservancy College in China, Ningxia Polytechnic in China, Kea International Uganda, National Environment Management Authority, UNESCO, CDH Herbal Solutions, Makerere University Faculty of College of Engineering, Design and Art, Makerere University College of Health Sciences, the Uganda Vice Chancellor's Forum. We thank all of them for the contributions they are making towards the academic life at Bustema University. Staff matters, Mr. Chancellor, sir, and Honorable Minister, the university has continued to run a strong staff development program. Many of the staff have continued to graduate with PhDs. The university boasts of over 80 PhD staff, and several are continuing to graduate. The most recent graduates include Dr. Agnes Baruka, PhD in sports and gender. Dr. Andrew Arunyu, if they are around, they can stand up. Dr. Andrew Arunyu, PhD in computer systems and networks. Dr. Chris Kavuma, PhD in renewable energy. And Dr. Watema Joash, PhD in economics. We congratulate all the staff upon those achievements. Your Excellency, represented by the Honorable Minister, the university is grateful to the government contribution of $500 million that has enabled us to start a staff health insurance scheme. The scheme is going to start with effect from the 1st April, and we believe we will go a long way in improving staff welfare. Infrastructure development, Mr. Chancellor Sand, Honorable Minister, the university is working to steadily improve its infrastructure. The construction of the Maritime Institute at Namasagali, as directed by His Excellency the President, is going on. This project still needs 13 billion shillings to completion. The construction of the lecture and laboratory complex at Imbale is now at roofing stage and requires some more funding amounting to about 5 billion to do all the finishes and its operationalization. We hope to complete many and operationalize our medical center, which we have been constructing at Busitema University. Further, we still hold on to our dream of establishing a 50,000-seater stadium at Busitema University. On this project, we are working with Busia District Local Government. We estimate that this project will need at most 60 billion shillings to completion. Your Excellency, the university has poor road network across its campuses. Apart from Busitema University, where you have seen some old tarmac, some of the roads, most of the roads at the other campuses are earth and gravel. The 6 campuses altogether have 30 kilometers of roads, and we've been told that we need 40 billion shillings to be able to do these roads and put them at standard commensurate to a world-class university. We request the government to look into this or request them to hand over these roads to the National Road Infrastructure Development Network. Honorable Minister, the students' halls of residence at the 6 campuses also need urgent renovation. In response to the presidential directive to provide funds for renovation of students' residence, we submitted estimates to the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development amounting to 56 billion shillings. We are still hopeful that our request will be honored at one point. The university is grateful to the government for handing over the 4-megawatt solar PV plant established through the support of the Egyptian government. The plant is fully commissioned and is connected to the grid and has a cost of a unit at 3.5 United States cents. However, the power purchase agreement has not been concluded, and discussion is going on with the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development. We hope that this discussion will quickly resolve this matter and we have this power plant connected and the operation operated properly with some money coming in to ensure that it is maintained, and also support the establishment of the Renewable Center for Renewable Energy, which was agreed upon at the beginning of this project. The Students' Guild has always promoted dialogue, discipline, and exhibited leadership. Allow me to take this opportunity to introduce to you our brand new Guild President, Mr. Kwemboy Mevin, a third-year student of Bachelor of Science, Agriculture, and his cabinet. I don't know whether he's in here. He would stand up for recognition, Mr. Kwemboy. We also take this opportunity to thank the former Guild President, Mr. Emmanuel Owera, for a job well done, having steered the Guild for an extended period owing to the disruptions caused by COVID-19. The university has continued to encourage major religious denominations to construct prayer places. The construction works for the Bishop Hannington Anglican Chapel have commenced. The organizing committee and the alumni are called upon to support this project. The university has also granted land to almost all the recognized religious groups in this country to construct places of worship at each of the 6 campuses. In development partners, I take this opportunity to appreciate all our development partners for the contribution to the university growth and development. I would like in particular to thank the following partners, among others: the Open University of the United Kingdom, Rewa University of Applied Science in Germany, University of Applied Science, Netherlands in Germany, Century Green, United States, Institute for National Transformation, Nigeria, Operation Wealth Creation, Uganda, DFCU Bank, Centenary Bank, ABSA Bank, Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, Uganda AIDS Commission, African Development Bank, RUFORUM, Commonwealth of Learning, Swedish Agency for International Development, United Nations University Institute of Advanced Studies, Flemish International University Council of Belgium, United States Peace Corps Program, PEPFAR and the National Institute of Health, SEED Global Health Program, the World Bank, University of California, San Francisco, Wellcome Trust United Kingdom, Organization for Women in Development, African Academy of Science and Technology, the Research and Education Network of Uganda, which is supporting us with internet connectivity. These have supported institutional growth and contributed immensely to the research and outreach programs at the university. We thank the Ministry of Education and Sports, the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, the Ministry of Public Service, the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, and all our partners in various government ministries, departments and agencies for their unwavering support. Honorable Minister, we are extremely grateful for the support and the good working relation we have with the 6 local governments where our campuses are located.
Well, now we are going to go through the speech of the Chairman of Council, Rosemary Mutyabule, who was able to talk about a few challenges that parents, or you can call them sponsors, guardians, that faced in order for their children to attain this level of success or to be able to graduate to come this far. We'll take a look.
I know that the sacrifices that you have made as parents are very hard to quantify. Some of you have taken loans to educate our graduates today. Some of you have had to sell family assets to ensure that our graduates complete their journey. Some of you may have even had to select, prioritize, choose a few and put aside some other children to ensure that our graduates today complete their journey. I recognize that sacrifice and want to appreciate you today. But as we celebrate our graduates, it is also a celebration for you as families who have made a big sacrifice. Our graduates today, it is so fascinating to see you all here looking so glamorous, and especially those who were recognized for their distinction. I just want to remind you today that there is no end to learning, that your journey has just started. Don't lose sight of the values, of the attitudes that define you. As a university, we have equipped you with knowledge, with skills, and the right attitudes to become problem solvers. I want you to go away with this. As you graduate today, you're not just a graduate, but you are a problem solver, because wherever you are, there are problems, and those that succeed in life are those that actually solve problems. So I want you to go away as problem solvers. Today, the statistics show that only 21% of any graduating class, only 21% of you can be absorbed by our system, by the public and private sector combined in terms of employment. And what that means is that many of you are not just going to be having to walk the street looking for jobs, but I want you to create your own jobs. We have given you all it takes to create your own jobs. And so go solve problems, and as you give value in creating jobs, you get value back as you solve those problems. What is important for you as you go away is to define your goals. What is it that you want to do? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Because if you have no vision, even the Bible says that my people perish because of lack of vision. And so I want each one of you to define your vision or your goal. Where do you want to see yourself 5 years from now? Define what success means to you. For some of you, you want to pursue the academic career. Some of you want to go into business. And so what defines success to you? It is important that you define that and write it down, and then be passionate. One of the things that distinguishes anybody in the workplace is your passion, the deep love that you have for everything that you do. Be passionate, but also work hard. You may be celebrating the end of this part of your journey and think that now, finally, books are over. We are moving to another segment of life. The segment of life you're moving into requires hard work. And so you must work very hard. I attended some session. I was talking to young people, and I was quite amazed when one of their leaders spoke, and she says, one thing I value, or what I've learned to value, is to rest. And I thought, that is too early for you to rest at 20. So I want you to go work hard. It's not the time to rest. Don't fold your sleeves. The journey has just begun. Remain eager to learn. This first degree is just the beginning. There are many more other opportunities. So keep learning, be open to learn, unlearn, relearn, and keep learning. That is how you achieve excellence. But also be curious. Curiosity is very, very important. Don't be laid back. Try to understand what is around you and see what it is that you can do to make a difference. Be curious, ask questions, challenge the status quo. It is in doing that that you advance. You need to be ambitious, to be curious, and to take interest in that which happens within your environment. And then, most importantly, be humble. Humility is a hallmark of successful people. Be humble in order to achieve more that you aspire to achieve. Your Excellency, I express my gratitude to the government of Uganda for all the support that has been rendered to Busitema University, that has enabled us to register the numerous achievements as reported by the Vice-Chancellor. I kindly request you to please convey our special gratitude to the Honorable Minister of Education and Sports, Honorable Janet Kataha Museveni, for the support that she has singly extended to our university. However, in spite of these achievements, our university is still constrained in many areas that are critical to the development and smooth running of our university. The Vice-Chancellor has alluded to this, but I just want to emphasize that the university receives just about 5 billion shillings annually for the 6 campuses for development. So our development fund is just less than 1 billion per campus. And yet, when we took over the university, we took over very old structures, small buildings of the previous colleges, which are no longer sufficient for our university. And it is our request that each campus be allocated at least 3 billion shillings per year to enable the completion of ongoing projects and putting up of new essential infrastructure at each campus to accommodate the growing numbers. We are proud that today our numbers have doubled over the last 5 years, and we see that trajectory continuing in the next 10 years. And so we need to be able to prepare to be able to accommodate the growth in capacity. Your Excellency, the university is implementing programs from skill-based courses to PhD programs, again as reported by the Vice-Chancellor. However, there is limited staffing at all levels in the university. The academic staffing levels currently stand at 10% of the university establishment, and the university supplements this by engaging the services of visiting professors and graduate fellows, which constrains the university operations. We therefore request that the government increases the number of academic staff to at least 50% for the start, which could be done in phases and progressively at approximately 12 billion shillings per annum. Your Excellency, Busitema University has continued to excel in areas of training, in areas of research, outreach, and innovation. Being a science-based university that engages in a number of research and innovation projects, the institution currently receives $1 billion for research, which is not sufficient. Again, we kindly request that the funding for research be raised to at least $8 billion per annum to enable us realize our research agenda. Your Excellency, as I conclude, I wish to extend my deepest gratitude to you for setting aside time to come and be with us to officiate at this 14th graduation ceremony. We don't take this for granted. I wish to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to introduce to you members of the Council of Busitema University that I serve with in overseeing this great university. These members are responsible for the achievements that have just been reported by the Vice-Chancellor. So I would like to kindly request members of Council to please stand up for recognition. Those are some of the members that serve on the Council that have steered this university to where it is. Once again, I want to congratulate our graduates and to say, may your journey be filled with remarkable achievements, unlimited opportunities, and always remember this: every day is a new opportunity to change your life and be who you want to be. In other words, the power is in your hands. We want to see you go out as change makers. We want to see you go out as problem solvers and not lamenters who begin to expect government to solve your problems. I think that you have what it takes to be able to excel, and so go out and be who you want to be. Go into the world and do well. But more importantly, go into the world and do good. The world there are very few good people these days. And so we want to encourage you in the culture of our university to continue to be hardworking, to pursue excellence, and to do good. That wherever you go, you carry our banner high and be our good ambassadors. May the blessing of the Lord be with you always as you continue pursuing excellence for God and my country.
Well, welcome back. As you saw that the chairman of Council, Rosemary Mutyabule, gave her remarks and encouragement into what students would do in the future, even after their graduation. Well, now we are going to have the Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Jesse Muyingo, who represented the chief guest, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and also Mama Janet Kataha, where he delivered a speech of more encouragement from the president and what students would be more in the future, even after they're done with this kind of level of success. We'll show you more of what the president communicated through Dr. Jesse Muyingo, and hope you keep on enjoying the show.
Management, Senate, and the Council for a job well done in training and preparing our students for the world of work. Our dear graduates, thank you for the hard work. Thank you for the resilience. Thank you for the persistence throughout your studies. To those who have supported our graduates, we appreciate the sacrifice. We appreciate the work and all the efforts you have continued to support for these people to be what they are today. Please continue supporting them and make sure that they become what you want them to become for the good of this country, Uganda. We are happy that you are commemorating the accomplishments of the 1,462 young men and women today who completed their training in the different programs, and they are prepared to enter the workforce or the world of work today. The Ministry of Education and Sports instituted review of training curricula at all levels of education in Uganda as a commitment to quality, a commitment to relevancy, and hands-on training in Uganda's education system. Busitema University's provision of practical training is greatly appreciated, and we anticipate that its graduates possesses the necessary skills that the job market is looking for to enable you to either fit into the available jobs or to create your own jobs. The government of Uganda continues and will continue to provide resources to upgrade teaching facilities in universities to support hands-on teaching and learning. And we are going to start with the Busitema University Vice Chancellor. I want to remind you that on the 10th of January 2024, the Minister of Education and Sport officially transferred the former Kabuwansi Primary Teachers College to Busitema University. I missed that ceremony, but I'm told it was a very colorful ceremony, and please congratulations whoever participated. This follows the move to phase out primary teachers' colleges and as part of government's commitment to adapt to the changing education needs of the country. I'm looking forward to the proper utilization of the facilities given to you, and also I look forward to see knowledge transfer to the community where these facilities are. Busitema University contribution, particularly in the area of science and technology, cannot go unnoticed. The university has done commendable work by offering training programs in the fields of mining, textile, water and irrigation, health and agriculture that are aligned to the National Development Goal 3. The continued growth of the postgraduate programs in practical fields puts the university in a much better position to contribute to research and innovation agenda of our country. My dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, we continue to remind the educators in our country that we must focus or align our education system to our national development agenda, such as Vision 2040 and the National Development Plan 3, in order to successfully achieve building a strong and knowledge-driven economy. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Busitema University's programs are well aligned to the development priorities of this country. I urge you to continue remodeling your facilities, continue retooling your teachers, continue re-energy engineering your implementation strategy to cope with the global trends. The government will continue to support and put its resources to training programs which create innovators, critical thinkers, and a creator of wealth. I hope the graduates you are hearing, that's where government is going to put money, and you better hurry and grab that money. Ladies and gentlemen, you know education is a fundamental human right. It pays no regard to sex, age, creed, and race. According to the law, every student has a tremendous contribution to national development, and they all should be given the opportunity to express their potential. Government has put in place students' loan scheme to benefit the underprivileged students who access higher education. The loan scheme supports students who are financially challenged on programs which are critical for national development. It's my pleasure to note that Busitema University has continued to receive students and take care of them on using these facilities. My dear graduates, today marks the beginning of the struggle towards prosperity. The struggle is a hard one because it calls for focus, it calls for patience, it calls for honesty, it calls for sacrifice, it calls for hard work. If you're not prepared to work hard, I'm sorry for you. I urge you to be associated with success by seeking mentorship from those who have made it in life. You must be humble. If you want to be successful, you must be humble and take advantage of any acceptable opportunity to get better. She concludes by calling upon all of you, graduates and those who were there before, to love your country by doing all it takes to make it a better place to live in. Don't be like those others who say, Uganda, Chino. Love your country. Do everything possible to make it the best place to live in. I said all that for God and my country. That is a message from Mama. Now a message from His Excellency the President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, and a visitor to this university. I'll not take you through the protocol. He recognizes all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And he says, it gives me great pleasure to join you today in passing out this 14th congregation of Sitema University. I express my gratitude to Professor Nantulia for the invitation he extended to me to officiate as chief guest at this ceremony. I congratulate the graduates upon reaching this significant milestone and for successfully completing the academic courses in the various disciplines. I commend you all for your tenacious and unequivocal pursuit of knowledge. I'm grateful to the parents and guardians for extending financial, material, and moral support to the graduates. University graduations are always memorable occasions, particularly for those graduating, for their parents, guardians, relatives, and friends. I congratulate and applaud the university management and administration and the entire staff for invaluable dedication to serving this institution. The devotion, the sacrifice, and the commitment of great men and women like you, together with the government's multifaceted support and strategic planning, has seen this institution register tremendous and speedy growth and expansion. From one campus at its birth in 2007, with a handful of students and a few courses, to currently 6 campuses, thousands of students, and multiple numbers of courses to study. Congratulations. Despite the progress, I challenge you, the graduates, to ask yourselves what societal need or problem has your course prepared you to address? Very important question. What additional value are you bringing to the production sector? A total of 1,462 graduates have been awarded are to be awarded degrees and diplomas and certificates in various fields, and are now a crucial addition to the human resource in Uganda. Graduation prepares your mind to walk out of the university gates and utilize the acquired skills and knowledge to offer solutions to the challenges in society, because you are now better equipped to act as an agent of socio-economic transformation in society. Fellow countrymen and women, considering the current global demands and the contemporary issues that humanity is grappling with, it is imperative that we design and administer purposeful and pragmatic education. Consequently, we must channel all our efforts toward a thorough and all-round preparation of learners across all education levels. This learning must be holistic. This learning must be targeting the cognitive and psychomotor and affective domains. Mr. Chancellor, sir, The NRM government is committed to improving education delivery in Uganda by developing an education system that orients scientists who focus on producing raw materials with value chain addition. Under its 10-point program, the government seeks to build an independent, integrated, and self-sustaining economy. Uganda is blessed to have both natural resources and an educated population that can push it to great levels of development. In line with the university's mission to be a center for academic and professional excellence in science, technology, and innovation, government will continue to work with the university on education delivery that meets the expectations of the graduates, that responds to the demands of the private sector, and one that is geared towards propelling socio-economic transformation. This will build a formidable human resource stock with the capacity to comprehensively respond to and competently tackle the multidimensional societal problems and the needs of our time. Therefore, as government, we reiterate our commitment to the ameliorating Uganda's education quality through a series of support, technical, and financial interventions. For instance, the enhancement of science teachers' salary as a move to encourage the study of science and technology. This particular move does not in any way render the non-science teachers insignificant. The NRM government continues to heavily invest in the education sector since the late 1990s, when UPE was launched. Currently, 90% of all parishes have a primary school, 80% of which are government aided. About 90% of all sub-counties have a secondary school, 67% of which are government aided. And all the major regions of the country have a public university. Busitema University prides in being the only university of multi-campus nature in Uganda. Mr. Chancellor, sir, government has also committed itself to provide more scholarships and also support students enrolling for STEM programs and other courses that are marketable in today's local job market. The loan scheme is one of the platforms that gives opportunity to students who have the potential and a desire to study their education but cannot afford the tuition. This enables them to continue pursuing their career dreams, goals, ambitions, and aspirations. As I conclude, I urge you, academicians, to conduct yourselves professionally and ethically. Without discipline, without respect, value is lost. Yet these are quite important if quality output is to be achieved. Finally, I urge you, the graduates, to serve your country with love. Serve your country with dedication. Serve your country with patriotism, integrity, and above all, remember to be good examples or ambassadors of Busitema University. May your success today follow you into the world beyond your university. For God and my country.
Well, as I said before, that the chief guest was His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, but the speech was delivered by Dr. Jesse Muyingo to the Busitema students, or as you can call them, graduates now officially. And next, we are having the students. These are the ones that have been going through all this whole time for all the years to reach this success. They have given us a few journeys they've gone through and all that. And we are going to show you what they talked about and what they experienced to the level they attained this success. So we're still here at Busitema University. As you know, we started today, and apparently I'm standing here with a master's student just now from Busitema University. He's going to introduce himself, and we interact with him of what more he has gone through. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm fine. So what is your name?
My name is Wanyama Anthony.
So, Wanyama Anthony, I want you to tell me, which course did you continue pursuing as a master's student?
Yeah, I've been here for 2 years. I've done Master of Educational Leadership and Management. Yes.
Master of Educational Leadership and Management. As a master's student, why did you continue to upgrade with that course? Tell me more about it.
Yes, we live in a changing world, and you see now we have the teacher policy that advocates for teachers to go for further training. And as a young administrator, I opted to go for a master's degree in educational leadership and management, so that I get an extra dose of how to manage schools especially.
Oh, so basically this course was around schools only?
It's not only about schools, but it is about management.
Oh.
Management of human beings, the management of human resource, management of students. And as a junior head teacher in the secondary school subsector, I saw this very important for me. I saw it would work for me very well.
My name is Navide Rose. I'm the head teacher of Bolongoli Seed Secondary School in the Bugweri district.
In where?
In the Bugweri district.
In Bugweri district. So, it must have been a journey,
Yeah, it has been a journey, but I have support from my husband, Dr. Atuma Zaidi, the DHO Kaliro district, and my lecturers, my colleagues. They have made me succeed. I'm happy.
Yeah. So that means you're a mother, right?
I'm a mother of 3. Yes.
Okay, so this shows that regardless that you're married and have a stable family, they have been able to support you and whatever you've gone through to attain this as a master's graduate right now. So tell me, haven't you been receiving any challenges? Studying and then going back to take care of family?
Actually, the challenges have been there. You are working, you are a student, you are a mother, you have to care about the husband, the children, and yourself. Then the job is demanding. So it has been challenging, but I thank God that I have reached this level. I'm happy.
Still at Busitema University, and apparently right now I have still a master's graduate. And trust me, he's having a very complex course, I should say, before I introduce him. It is a Master's of Computer in Forensics. Am I right?
Yes, very right.
Thank you so much. We're having Sharif Mugoya. Welcome to the show, and how are you feeling today?
I'm humbled to be here with you. I'm very excited that I've graduated with a Master of Science in Computer Forensics. That's it.
Okay, so this is one course that sounds, it's a bit far away from other courses we've had an experience with right here on the show. So you're going to tell us, what is forensics? Come on, tell us.
Forensics is a branch of science which deals with extraction of device for presentation in courts of law. But basically it is divided into various categories, and ours is computer forensics, where we use investigative tools to extract evidence for crimes committed using computers and other digital devices.
My name is Totokoja Joeria.
Okay.
I mastered in science, Masters of Science in Industrial Mathematics.
Hey! Masters of Science in
Industrial Mathematics.
Wow, without that sounds like a complicated course. And I think the first very question I should ask, as a lady, as a woman, and you did this course. These are courses that are considered to be for men. Mostly because they are the ones that they tell us they do the hardest things. But as a woman, you're able to sit and now you attain a master's degree. So tell me how that feels and how you pulled through it.
In fact, I'm a professional teacher. Okay. I got my bachelor's in mathematics. So I teach mathematics. That's where I got the inspiration to go for master's. But I applied in Ustema University, and I was told to offer industrial mathematics. In fact, the day I came to pick the admission, some gentlemen who were in the admission room scared me, said, why didn't you do educational management?
Okay.
Industrial math has many calculations for men. But I told them I'm interested in that one. And with that interest, I think I managed to pass through successfully.
Okay.
I'm happy that you are here. By name is Daniel Chibua. I offered Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, which I graduated today, the 14th graduation. Yeah, I'm excited to be part of the computer engineering field. It is a wide range, it is a field with a wide range of opportunities, all the way from the ancient computer science. It is an upgrade of computer science and information technology. It covers all the IT programs. It has wide range of opportunities, name it artificial intelligence, electronics engineering, computer architecture. So it is upon a student to specialize in the desired field.
So you would have gone for any other course. Why did you particularly choose this one?
Since childhood, I've been passionate about robotics. So I wanted something that is close to coming out with moving machines. So that really drove my decision to take computer engineering.
So with me here today, I am having a parent of one of the students at Busitema University who is going to tell about what parenthood has been through at the phase of the child, because we all know a parent is a sponsor, someone who's the most important key into a child's education throughout the system. So thank you so much. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
You're fine?
I'm fine.
Are you excited enough?
I'm very excited, especially today when my child is graduating from this wonderful university of Busitema. Yes.
So, sir, you're going to tell us your name. What is your name, sir?
My name is Kasagura Moses. And today I'm really very excited and very delighted when actually my son, Mosasis Agri, is actually one of the graduates graduating with a bachelor's degree in water resources engineering of Busitema University. I'm really very glad that one of my children is graduating with a degree from this wonderful university in Uganda. I know that I am going to have a very wonderful engineer in my family, and actually it's my echo to all parents across the country that they really appreciate the work that's done by this University of Busitema, and I urge them to actually become part of this university. They also love this university and send their children also to be students in this university, so that we can actually breed more and more engineers from this wonderful university in this country, Uganda. I know now that our country, Uganda, is actually becoming a science-based country. I urge the rest of the parents actually to appreciate the work that's done at this university, and they bring more and more students so that we can build our country, Uganda, with very many wonderful engineers from Busitema University.
Well, as you know, I hope you enjoyed the show, as you saw a lot of speeches, a lot of remarks from different people that attended the graduation ceremony. That was the 14th graduation ceremony of Busitema University. We hope that you join us for the next edition of Education Forum. Same time, See you next week. Bye-bye. I remain your host, Nachiranda Jamil.